from the earth, the molten magma is coming out, right? From the crust, it's coming out. This lava is coming out of the earth, and this action is called volcano. This action is called volcano, right? What's happening? The molten magma is not shaking the earth, it's coming out of the hole. So it is called volcano. Okay? And this volcano forms volcanic mountains. When it cools down, it forms volcanic mountains. Right? Now, we will learn about our changing earth. I have shown you two things. Now I will tell you the theory. What happens when the earth crust consists of smaller or larger plates, okay, that are called lithospheric plates, it moves. It's called our changing earth. There are two kind of movement in the earth. First, sometime molten magma inside the earth, it moves. Okay? These are called endogenic movements. Endo means interior, inside. Endo means inside. Okay, so movement when the lava moves inside the earth, it is endogenic movement. When the changes occur on the surface of the earth, that is exogenic movement. When changes occur on the surface of the earth, that is exo. Exo means outside. So exogenic movement. In endogenic, what would be the results? It could be earthquake, as I have shown. It could be volcano. Okay, it could be landslide also. Right? In landslide also, the layers of the earth moves. Okay, layers of the earth shakes. Right? What happens? In the mountain-like structure, lithospheric plates moves and it slides. It slides down. Right? It slides down. That's called landslide. On the mountains, landslides occur. Right? Landslides over one another. The plates moves over one another and called destruction. Okay? So these are sudden movements. These are very quick movements. Sudden movement. You can see when earthquake comes, the destruction happens. Right? The destruction happens. You can see buildings are falling, earthquakes are falling. So this is quick movement, sudden movement. And one thing we want to know that from where this shaking begins. From under the earth, the point from where the magma start moving under the earth, that is called focus. And the point on the crust of the earth, from where at which it moves, it's called epicenter. Right? Like I can show you in this, like this is the crust. Point on which it moves, it is called epicenter. Right? Okay? And point under the earth, from where it starts, that is called focus. Clear, eh? Okay. Now, there are some slow movements like exogenic movement. What are exogenic movement? Let's focus on this now. What are exogenic movement? Exogenic movements are the movements caused due to erosion and deposition. When river moves, I will show you in the next video, when the river moves or wind moves, okay, or sea waves move, what happened? That the surface of the earth, it erode. Erode means it break. Okay, it break. Okay, break from somewhere. And deposition, it deposit at some place. Sometimes from somewhere it erode. River erode the material. River break away, take away the soil from somewhere. And like this is river. Okay, this is river. what happens? It take out the soil from this place, okay, and it deposit means collect, okay, it deposit the soil at another place, okay. These movements, like from here it's taking out the soil, here it is depositing the soil. So here valleys could form over the 1000 years. After 1000 years, it happens that here a valley become, and over the time period it happens here a hill form where it is depositing the soil. So these are the very slow movements. We cannot observe them with our eyes. Okay, it happens over the thousands of years. It takes thousands of years. These are slow movements. These are called exogenic movement. Okay, exogenic movement. And it could happen due to erosion and deposition. Due to erosion and deposition. Erosion and deposition of river, wind or sea wave. And next video I will explain you with the help of clay how sea waves erode and deposit. Okay, for now, bye all of you.